We decided that maybe we would do a video here for you that would take you on a quick walk through how to manage your website. So that's what we're going to do. If you are the webmaster, you should have gotten this email. And within this email, there is a link for you to click on. And so we're going to click on that link. We're having trouble with the link. So if you have trouble with the link, then just paste or copy and paste into your browser, and that will get you to this box. This box, you use your own username and password to sign in with. And then you just log in. Once you log in, you get to a screen that looks like this. There are a lot of things in that menu box off to the right that you don't ever have to deal with. The one word that you want to look for is the word chapters. So click on the word chapters, all items. And your all items should only be one chapter. It should be the chapter that you've been assigned to. If you look under that chapter, there's a box that says edit. And we click on that box, and it takes you to what we call the back end of your web page. It's where you manage the things that go on your web page. And it is simply a type in the box type of format. There is a template there for you. So we're going to start out with that first box up there, and that's kind of where you just put any introduction you want about your chapter. This is just very short, and for information about black sheep in this area, contact Gordy and his phone number. You can add a picture to this by going up to the add media, and then you just would, we have some pictures here, but if you needed to download a picture, it's just a drag and drop into a box, and then you insert it into this box up here. And that's how you would add a picture, another picture, and then you can move it around to wherever you want. There's a little menu that pops up on top there. And that's just the first box. You put just a little short introduction to your chapter right there. And then we're going to go down into the next box. This is your local dealership information, the name of your dealership, the address, phone number, website. If you don't want to add a phone number there and you leave that box blank, then that won't show up on your the front side that everyone else gets to see. It won't be an empty box, it just won't show up. So that's kind of nice. So if you don't fill in a box, it just isn't there. So we go down, and this is where you had your hog chapter information. Notice where we did not put anything in the email or the phone number there. And when you go to the front, it just won't have an empty box there. Monthly meeting details. If you have a monthly breakfast, or you do a monthly bike night, or anything you do that you're committed to, and you can put in there so people know where they can come find you. Area contacts we kind of recommend. If you don't have anything like that in your area and you want to make a commitment to, I'll be sitting at Starbucks on a Friday, the second Friday of every month from 6 to 7. Put that type of thing in there. I'll be hanging out at the dealer on a second Saturday of the month for 2 hours. Put that kind of thing in here so that people know where they can find you. Just say, come find the patch, I'll be there, come talk to me. And any information, there's a little box in there you can say, come join us, anything to that effect. And then you go down, there's another one that says chapter information, history, whatever you want to put in there, whatever the focus of your chapter. Some things you do throughout the year might be handy to put in there. Again, we've added some links there to the hog chapter and the Harley dealership. Where it says calendar, this is where you have the opportunity to go online, find a calendar link that you like, that's easy for you to work on, and just add this link right into there, and then it will show up on the front and people can see your calendar of upcoming events that way. It's kind of nice. If you don't want to do that, don't put anything in that blank and the word calendar won't show up on the front end of the website. Here you add as many chapter photos as you want. It's a real easy. Select an image. We'll add a new one down at the bottom to show you how. We'll just grab one that's sitting on my desktop over here. Maybe one that would go the right way. Nope, all of mine run the wrong way. So you'd have to rotate before you drop that one in. But then you just highlight it over there and then hit select. We're waiting for it to load in right now. There it is. Okay. And then you hit select down there and it will show up there. And we'll show you what it looks like in a few minutes when we go to the front end. And you have chapter news. Here again, you get to, I use it to just put in things that are coming up, like we did a chalk ride on the Southern California Regional Breakfast, the Orange County Regional Breakfast. Any events you have coming up, that's a good place to show them. And again, we will show you where they look, what they look like on the front. And then you start adding officers here. You have your elected officers, which are your president, vice president, secretary, treasurer. Your chaplains you can add here. If you have road captains, if you have activity directors, anything you want, you just put their name, you name it whatever you want, the title. If you want to put in a phone number or an email address, you can do that. A lot of them only do that for the president. And then you can drop their picture in over off to the far right. You select your image. It's a drop and click. You just take it from whatever you have there, drop it in, and then hit save. Real easy format to work with. And we'll go down below the officers. And that's basically the end of what you have to do over there. With one exception, we're going to take you right back up, stop right there. On the right side, it says featured image. And this is where you can put in an image. It could be of your whole chapter, or it could be something, a logo or something specific to your chapter, something that's important to you, and call it the featured image. And there you can remove it, and then you can add a new one, however you want to do that. And always, always, anything you ever do on here, you have to go back and hit this update button on the right. If you don't hit update, it won't be saved. You have to update all of it. Now, if you see up there where it says add media, right there, Annie, and click on that, over to the far left, you can see where it says you could create a gallery there. You can add audio playlists, songs. You can add video there. You can add another featured image there. There's a lot of things you can do with that to make your website even fancier. Okay, and now we're going to go look and see what this all looks like from the part that everyone else gets to see. All right, right under your header, there's our featured image. That's where your picture would show up there. And that first box where we added the picture of Gordy, we added that motorcycle, we put that information in, that's what it looks like. And then we have our chapter history under that. And then our monthly meeting information under that. And there's your officers. And then any pictures, there's that one we added of the pretty wreaths. We will get rid of that in a minute. Now if you look on the right side, you have some boxes there. The bottom one shows where you've added your chapter news, things coming up. It shows your local dealership information. There's your local hog information. And notice when we didn't add the phone number or we didn't add the email address, it just didn't show up there. And then your chapter information takes what you put as your president's information down there, and the phone number, the email address, And then notice at the bottom of that box, that's where your link to your calendar would show up. If you don't use that, leave that box empty, then the word calendar just isn't there. And that's what it looks like from the front side. I know this has been really fast, just trying to give you a little introduction to what you need to do here. Enjoy it, play with it. You can't much break it, so see what you can do with it. Be as creative as you want within those boxes. And remember, always, always, always to hit the update or you won't save the changes you make. And if you have any questions, give us a call. We will help you, walk you through any of it. And if it's just totally overwhelming and you say, I don't want to do that, let us know. Send us your information. Send us your pictures. And we will do that for you. On the email, it says send them to Annie, ANNIE, at bshdfc.org. But the link is already in that email you got. And I just give it a shot. Give it a try. See what you can come up with. I think you'll have fun with it. It's fairly easy, fairly straightforward. Just go with it and see. Hope you have a good time, and we are going to sign out and let you do it. Bye-bye.